Hello, I was wondering I could ask you some questions about John Carappa.
I see. I studied him for many years. What would you like to know?
I was wondering, who is he, where is he from, and how did his life lead him to martyrdom?
Ioannis Carpa Finnish was born on July 13, 1844, in Sankonjuranta village at the Nissinen homestead in Ilmansti, and he died on the 7th or 8th of March in Finland at the age of 33. John, as a young kid, developed a strong following, and he participated in the activities of the local youth association of the Saint Sergi and the Herman Brotherhood at the turn of the century. These early life actions he took caused him to take his beliefs seriously and to never deny his faith to anyone.
Alright, question number 2. What activities did John Carappa engage in that led to his death, and who did he speak out for?
John asked to help in defending the orthodoxy and expressed a wish to have a school in Sanjakranta, which was his old village. Also, him and others were arrested on the basis of a tip-off. An incriminating piece of evidence was a small icon found in a pocket of Carappa's coat, intended for school instruction. He was allowed to go home and say his farewell to his family, but then he was taken to Joensuu at gunpoint. During a stop at a nearby house, Carappa told the lady of the house that his days were numbered. In Joensuu, Carappa and his brother were locked up in the basement of the Joensuu town hall, together with other prisoners. In early March 1918, Carappa was taken to the Silinen neighborhood of Joensuu, where he was executed.
Alright, for question 3, how was he killed, and how did he approach his death? And did he know the way his past was leading him to?
He was killed by the White Guards during the Finnish Civil War. During a stop at a nearby house, Carappa told a lady that his days were numbered. This shows that Johns knew that he was going to die sooner or later, and over time he was growing more and more enemies. And yet he stayed calm, knowing he was going to be killed soon. He was waiting for his time to come. He was fully aware because he was an Orthodox, which means he had his beliefs, and sometimes other people don't have the same opinions as you. This can cause problems, so I think he had an idea that some people didn't agree with him and would want to kill him, mistreat him, or even harass him for his beliefs.
Well, what happened, and who was able to report on the events?
It was either the day March 7th or March 8th, 1918, where his journey of being an Eastern Orthodox and Kardin teacher came to an end. The only person that was able to report on his whole death and events was the lady that lived by him, because that lady was the only person that Johns told his days were numbered and told all the stories and events that went on through his life. He also didn't tell his wife or his 2 sons because he didn't want to scare them.
Why was John and his group targeted by the state or other groups? And how did they bear witness to the Christian message in life and through their death?
This completely had to do with their beliefs and some other problems they had with each other, but mostly because of their beliefs, which was why other groups with different beliefs targeted Johns. John and the others, they always had the hope and faith, even though sometimes things would sound impossible or hard to do, and in death to the Christian message sees at the enemy because of it that separates man from its body.
Thank you very much. That's all I really had to ask.
No problem, Brian. Anytime. Have a good night.